keys. So then I got to La Cañada, and I searched through all the drawers. Remember I threw it in the drawer by the front entry, whatever. Yeah. Key drawer. Searched through all that. Then you start getting into cargo shorts and sweatpants. You know, maybe I threw it because I didn't really need the keys, but okay. Search all that.
Did you check Phil's lower intestine?
I must have brought it back to Malibu somehow. So then I checked my big wooden bowl where all the keys are in Malibu. Now, no keys. No key ring.
The Southland.
No fob for the Z. No keys. And then I realized, all right, maybe there are other forces at work, perhaps nefarious. So I make the announcement to Fondelier, ask all those guys if they've put my keys anywhere or did anything with a set of keys. Matt checks with the crew. Is that correct, Emmy?
Yes, sir.
And then comes back with a resounding no.
Yeah, I got seasonal allergies. What of it?
No keys. Nobody's seen any keys.
This is odd.
Now what? I'm pretty religious with my keys. I wouldn't take them somewhere and leave them at a restaurant. No. The car is here. Why aren't the keys for the car here? Which, by the way, has the rest of my keys on the ring for everything else.
Did you have your backpack?
So I'm going through every scenario in my head. Of course, blaming myself, internalizing. I think, aha, somebody, Rhino says, you know, sometimes when you're getting out of one car and getting into another car, all your stuff gets pulled out of the car, gets put on the table there. I threw it all in that box. Got a cardboard box. Threw it all in the box, and you just took it with you to Malibu. I said, oh, well, now it's... Yeah, that. Right. I threw it on the table, and then at some point I told Ryan, clean off the table or something, and then he threw everything into a box, and then I remember taking that box out and throwing it in Malibu. It seemed like I did it before the keys were lost, but anyway, they're in the box, they're in the garage, they're in Malibu. I then go to Malibu, and of course, comically, there's a bunch of other boxes piled on top of that box. I've been moving a bunch of stuff, and so it's buried at the bottom of a bunch of boxes. So now I remove all the boxes, get to the box with the goods in it, tear the box apart, no keys. So now I'm done with keys. I'm going to have to go get a new key fob for the Z. Yeah. I'm going to have to get keys made for the house.
I've been there.
Keys made for the shop.
Expensive
keys made
key
for the
fob.
studio. I got a lot of keys. I don't have any of them. I don't know where they are. I'm done looking because I've looked everywhere I could possibly look.
Your new name?
Well, I got to tell you, things look pretty slow right here, but I think it's going to pick up.
Oh, yes.
Keyless
because tomorrow, or yesterday, I should say, I found the keys. I will tease that for a second. I won't tell you how I found them or where they were. I will tell you first about Tommy John, scrotal distancing. That's right. That's what's going on these days. Struggle to separate the guys from your thighs, man. It's time for Tommy John's hammock pouch underwear. When you're wearing Tommy John's hammock pouch underwear, you're so much more comfortable. You do everything better. Tommy John doesn't have customers. They have fanatics. Over 13 million pairs sold. Dozens of comfort innovations like air mesh interior hammock and moisture wicking fabric with 4 times the stretch of competing brands. Once you've tried Tommy John, you're never going back to your last pair. I'm wearing mine right now. Look at that.
Oh, a nice little pattern. Little bucks or deer or something.
Bucks and deers, baby. So it's the best pair you'll ever wear. It's free. Guarantee, right, Dawson?
And right now you get 20% off your first order at TommyJohn.com/Adam. That's 20% off your first order of underwear and loungewear at TommyJohn.com/Adam. TommyJohn.com/Adam. See site for details.
All right. We'll
be back.
Ourselves a quick break, and we'll come back and tell you where the key ring was right after this.
Carolla Drinks fans, 818 Rye Whiskey is available now at CarollaDrinks.com. 818 is a whiskey from Adam's backyard, not the gated communities in the same area code. It's aged 3 years in new American oak and couples a malty sweetness with a complex rye finish. Adam and the team made this whiskey for fans of the show. They made this whiskey for the regulars. Get your bottle of 818 Rye at CarollaDrinks.com. Hurry, we will sell out. It's time to check Adam's voicemail.
Adam, you hit the punching bag with those two big mitts. Brian, your drops send me into big fits. Gina, you have a lovely voice. Thank you.
You can leave us a message at 888-634-1744.
So, I've searched everywhere for the keys.
High and low.
I've made the proclamation around here. They're not in the box in the garage, and I've now decided to quietly move on with my life without keys.
I don't know how we're going to top this.
Vexed, of course, haunted, walking around, nursing this thing
you
in my
can't let
head
this
all
go.
the time. Like, what the fuck is this ball of keys?
Yeah.
Then yesterday, the keys appear.
Oh, magically?
In the hands of Emmy.
Hey there.
Where'd you find those keys, boy? You deserve a reward.
No, I definitely don't. I found them on the cork pin board in the office where I had left them myself.
Like hanging?
Like a
Yes.
valet?
Exactly.
Where did you originally find the keys?
I originally found them in your car in the cup holder.
Oh, my God.
That's a strange move. Emmy, there must be
Emmy,
an explanation. for
explain
this.
yourself.
So what happened that day was I happened to be here till late, and the gate happened to be broken that day. So after I pulled in Ryan's bike so nobody would come in here, I decided to check the Z car to make sure it was locked. Well, it wasn't. So then I came first back in here because I figured you probably left them on the table, the front table. They weren't there. Then I found them inside of the cup holder. So I locked your car. I brought the keys in. I put them on the cork board. And
You walked them into
and I
your
even took a
office
picture
and
of them.
hung
I
them.
even took a picture of them to remind myself. Completely forgot.
See, now,
He tried.
I'm good, but I cannot defeat this.
Yeah.
Now,
this
once
is
the-
your greatest enemy. Your
Once
greatest foe.
the announcement was made that Adam is missing his keys, that didn't
real quiet.
jog a memory from 4.5 days
Well,
earlier?
what I did when I did get that initial email was I did look around the actual office and I found a little bin with keys in it. And then you ended up saying, well, none of these are the keys that I'm looking for. So I just forgot about that conversation too.
Brian,
Credit to Emmy. This is a little adjacent to, I took your car out to get it detailed and wrecked it or whatever. Like, Emmy was trying to lock the car. The completely forgetting about the keys.
That's what was my response when you gave me the keys.
You really fucked me. And I am so sorry.
Did I yell?
You got pretty red, but you didn't yell at me.
Well, again, it's mitigated by the fact that you were trying to do something that was positive. The point that everyone needs to know is you need to know thyself. None of you, including Drew and me, are good enough to go, I'll take these and I'll just put them in the little skinny drawer of my desk and somehow in 4 days they shall reappear or I will summon this. No, they do not. You cannot. I don't know why it made it into your office. It should have never made it into your office. That's
a strange move.
That was the problem.
I agree.
But it's all based on some version of us thinking we're better than we are. Like, I'll just hang them up here, and then when Adam shows up tomorrow, I'll tell him I hung them up on it.
How could I forget? They're right here.
Well, thinking back on it, the cork board is right next to the door. So I figured at some point I'd pass them by, see them, take them off when the gate was fixed, and give them back to you. And I forgot.
Question.
The key announcement, the office-wide key announcement did not
That's
unlock
crazy.
any of this knowledge that you so dearly guard.
No.
Wow.
It's funny that you call it that because in our family, my dad originated it and I do it to this day. If it's keys, if it's whatever, if I'm putting something somewhere I don't generally put it, he would bellow to the room, big announcement, everybody. This pen is going right here. Big announcement. So we kind of do that in our house. But I'm wondering because Emmy was just trying to be nice and he's the best. But
I'm not being
if he would have left the keys in the cup holder, would you have been fine with that because the gate's locked and who the hell would mess with the car?
Well, the gate wasn't locked.
Oh, that's why.
That's
you
why
It was broken.
You
That's
can't
why
know,
it was broken. Still,
Well, you put
I
you leave your key on the tire when you go to the airport.
I do. I have this thing of if I'm going to go to Minneapolis, catch a flight from Minneapolis to Wisconsin, and then get up at 5 in the morning and catch a flight from Wisconsin to Detroit and then back to LAX, I don't like that part where I'm looking through my backpack at a certain point going like, did I?
A lot of opportunities
There's a lot of places those keys could come out. I'm bringing the backpack to the club. My whole thing is keep the keys with the car, keep the stuff together as best you can.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's usually how I roll.
I think the worst part about this whole thing is how I found the keys yesterday. I was taking a picture of...
you were hiding Matt's keys and you stumbled across my...
No, I was taking a picture of something on the
desk and you snuck in.
I was taking a picture of something on the corkboard and I look at the picture
This
and on
sounds
the corner
familiar.
are a set of keys and that's when I realized they're your keys.
Okay. Never be a fighter pilot.
I won't be.
And again, as long as it was in the service of a good initial thought, I cannot beef too hard. But
thank you, but I truly apologize.
if I had not made my proclamation of where are my goddamn keys to everyone in the office, that's a bad piece of oppositional research. But all right, Emmy, you're lucky I like you.
Thank you, and sorry again.
That's all right. The problem is when people do this to you and your keys or your wallet or whatever they do, you're so thankful just to have your fucking keys back at a certain point. Yeah, I'm like Lady Gaga with her dog.
Yeah.
All right. So also, I got this. So in the Emmy department, but on me again, somebody dropped off 2 magnums of red wine, 2 magnums of Pinot Noir.
All right.
The Emmy, because he's dutiful, said, "Shall I put these magnums of red wine, and would you like to take these with you?" And I said, "Why, thank you." Oh, sorry, that was Kaylin. Fuck Emmy. Kaylin put it in my car, my brand new car with the black label interior. Yeah. And would just set it on the back seat. I then left them in the car, and that's why this is on me. Drove to Malibu or whatever. It was very hot yesterday. Maybe you know where this is going. When I don't know how it all worked out, but when I went to get my bags out of my car last night in Malibu, 1 magnum of red wine was... I will not say completely empty, but here's how empty the Magnum was inside the car.
Did it burst the cork or did it
blew the cork out?
That's hot.
And here's how empty this Magnum was, which is 2 regular 750 bottles of wine. Because of me, I busted back up to the condo. Less than half a glass of red wine left for the ace man in that Magnum.
Oh, you drank the cooked wine?
Why not?
Have you met?
It was a gift.
Are you new, Brian? Of course he drank it.
Another one's Gina's wedding gift. I got to get the cork pushed down flush again. It's out a little bit.
Congratulations, you kids.
I had an entire 2 bottles of red wine entirely capsized in my car, and then.
That's in the car that's out here, right?
That's why the door was
open. Which answers the question, why is Adam's door open?
Right, right. But Fondelier, who studies my pattern, said to me earlier, you probably did this intentionally, but you should still know your door's open. And I said, yes, I did do it intentionally. I'm trying to air it out. It smells like Ernest and Julio Gallo's hall closet in there. Deep cut.
Yeah. So, please drive carefully. You do not want to be pulled over.
Oh, my God.
Smells like goddamn distiller in here.
Now I can just drink while I'm driving because I'll just throw the cup in the back of the officer.
Spill.
So it exploded and the entire contents came out in the car.
Brutal.
Beautiful, brand new leather, everything. Then, in a weird booze-related connection, so last night, that's how I left the car. I'm like, oh, fuck, it's all covered with booze. I don't know. I'm just going to leave it and clean it out tomorrow. I then was walking out to the car this morning in Malibu, getting ready to leave when I heard a